June of 1967 with Yom Ha'atzmaut, okay, in Merkaz Harav. And by Merkaz Harav, Rav Kook's yeshiva, we all know, if you've been there, it's celebrating, it's singing and dancing. Rav Kook created this super joyous occasion, and Yom Ha'atzmaut is like the headquarters of happiness, celebrating the miracles of having a state of Israel. And usually everyone was just singing and dancing. If you've ever been there, it's amazing. But this year, Rav Tzvi Yehuda Kook, right, Rav Avram's son, got up there, and he started speaking, and he said, in 1948, when they declared the state of Israel, everyone else was singing and dancing. I was crying. I was mamish, could not get up, and I was crying. Everyone's dancing in the streets of Ben Yehuda. We finally got a state after all of our hard work, and I was crying. Why was he crying? Because you look at the partition plan. They took my Chevron. They took Shechem. They took the West Bank. They took Judea and Samaria. They divided my land. Right? We just learned last week's parsha. Leah Aretz. It's God's land. It's not our land. They took my land and they divided it. Who gave them the right to divide the land? And as amazing as it is that we finally had a state, how can we agree to partition the land? Rav Tzvi Yehuda said. And he starts getting up. They took my land. And everyone's like, what's happening? We're supposed to be celebrating and dancing. And Rav Kook is like crying. And mamish, 3 weeks later, with absolutely no expectation of it happening, we got back Chevron. We got back Yericho. He screamed, where's our Yericho? We got back Judea and Samaria. We got back the old city of Yerushalayim. Everything that somehow he had this prophetic spirit of like, where is it? We need it back. And mamish, Hashem gave it back to us just 3 weeks later. So already Erev the Chag, there was like something in the air of this yearning. And even if Naomi Shemer, who wasn't a religious woman, but she wrote Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, and it's all about this yearning for Yerushalayim. It's all about this yearning for the old city of Yerushalayim and for Yericho and all these places that we had no chance. And she has this yearning, and mamish 3 weeks later, we're singing Yerushalayim Shel Zahav at the Kotel. So, Bezrat Hashem, we'll talk tomorrow about like miracles in the actual war, but already Erev Chag, there was an awakening in the air where Hashem was like, putting it out there that this land, he was, putting it in the air that Hashem wanted to give us back the land.